G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a little review for the North Queensland Cowboys and the St. George Illawarra Dragons game. Obviously, I don't always do vlogs or live streams, but if I do watch a game of football, I guess it's nice to get these reviews out. Obviously, a bit of an upset tonight where the Dragons coming away with their first W of the 2021 season, up there travelling all the way to Townsville, 25 points to 18. Now, I thought this second half was absolutely terrible. It's weird because I really enjoyed the pace of the first half. I thought the first half really entertaining. You also had something one of the new rules was potentially the 2-point field goal from 40 metres out. We had that situation set up by Corey Norman, who I thought he was okay tonight, but he wasn't great. But I guess it was good to see him back. I think he has a lot more of his experience than Adam Clune. He brought a bit to the side. I thought the Dragons were quite good tonight. I think Daniel Alvaro provided a lot of spark off the bench. He was probably my top 5 players, if not top 3. First, I'll speak about the Cowboys though. They started this one with an early lead. They were almost up 12-0 in the first 8 minutes. It was a really horrible start from the Dragons. Drop ball, error, and just even repeat sets being forced upon. But I thought there were some players that looked quite good. I mentioned, I think Josh Maguire for the Cowboys was quite good in the first half, kind of missing once again in the second half. Didn't mind what I saw of Ruben Cotter. I thought he was making some nice tackles and getting some nice ball as well. Reece Robson again in the second half, really quiet, but in the first half had some nice pace about him and some plays. And then someone who probably stuck out for me the whole game from the North Queensland side was Scott Drinkwater. I thought he had an absolute blinder tonight. One thing I do want to say about the Cowboys is I feel like they may need to look for another half. It's only one more season to go, but I really do feel like Jake Clifford looks like his head is just ready to play at the Newcastle Knights next year. He just doesn't look fazed by plays. There's nothing about him in his attack. He just gives a bit of a run of the ball. There's just nothing special about him at present, and I think he'll really stand out in a different team. And I just don't think he's enjoying his time with North Queensland anymore, and I could be wrong, but just noticing that, and I feel like his head is elsewhere. Well, let's speak about the winners for tonight, and there's the St. George Illawarra Dragons. The man of the match went to Ben Hunt, and I thought he was absolutely outstanding. He's the captain of the Dragons now, so his leadership role has become huge. He's gone from hooker to 7. Speaking of hooker, I thought Andrew McCulloch for me was probably my man of the match. I thought he was outstanding, really nice plays, some really nice running game. His kicking game kind of reminded me of how I don't want to be critical, but Dylan Brown's kicking game the other day wasn't great, and Reed Marnie was getting those kicks away, forcing some really nice touches of the ball and really nice kicks that went deep out and keeping them in their own half. And I feel like that's exactly what Andrew McCulloch was doing tonight. He's obviously been through a knee reconstruction as well, so really good to see him fit, playing again. Let's just say that this Dragons side has just come back and scored 25 unanswered points. Just like last week, they were down against the Sharks. Obviously, they did not win that game. They lost that game by a significant margin, and tonight they held on for a win. Corey Norman, just before halftime, really creative play from about 37 metres out, kicking a field goal to make it 13 points to 12. It was 12 all. We were locked up, and I didn't enjoy the second half. For some reason, I just tried to get into it, and I couldn't enjoy the second half. But the first half, both of these teams played some really quality football. I thought the Cowboys did a pretty good job of shutting down Zach Lomax. I think Eason Masters needs some work to do, otherwise he might find himself dropped in the coming weeks. There's a few others that could be given a chance. I want to know in the comments, guys, do you think, because I personally, every year, I rate the Cowboys, and I'm sick of doing it. And obviously, they've got a lot to like about their spine as well. And I don't know what to expect from the North Queensland Cowboys this year. We've seen dismal signs from Brisbane. I thought they were okay last night, personally, in the last 20 minutes. I thought they really fought back into the game. We've seen dismal sides from the Bulldogs. I might even make a separate video on the Bulldogs because I'm just so disappointed by their start to the season. Obviously kept scoreless by Penrith today. And we've seen Manly, who I didn't expect much from this year, but Manly also down there. Where do you guys see the Cowboys? Do you see them recruiting a player? They were obviously without Jason Taumalolo, but I almost didn't notice that. I thought, as I said, Ruben Cotter was quite good. Their forwards were okay for the most part, getting downfield. They had more run meters. They had one line break all night. When you have speed like Scotty Drinkwater, Valentine Home, and of course Hamiso Tibiao-Fido, there should be a lot more line breaks than that. I think the Dragons had 7. But yeah, I like what I saw from the Dragons tonight. Thought there was a bit of creativity about their halves, a lot of confidence. Obviously the Charity Shield match against the Dragons probably destroyed them, and we all tipped them, including myself, for the wooden spoon, but I just don't know. Based on 2 rounds, I thought they haven't been too bad. So let me know what you guys thought. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. I might see you guys tomorrow for a Raiders and Sharks review. Really looking forward to that game. And if you didn't already hear, James Roberts is ruled out for the West Tigers and the Roosters clash. Let me know your man of the match from the game, and I'll see you guys later.